Hey guys, it's Susho. I am at the beach, so I definitely have beach hair, and I'm in a bathing suit. But I've been wanting to do this live because a few people have requested it, and I anticipate being at the beach all week, so it's gonna have to be a beach live. I hope you guys are doing well, having a good week. Let me know what you're up to. So why I'm doing this is a few days ago I was an extra in a film, a Christmas film actually. You're thirsty. Okay, there is water. Can you go ask Chi Chi, Sweet Pea? So, yeah, I've got my mom here. It's the whole family, my daughter and everything. So I was a background extra in a film, and so it's being filmed in the summer, and so I had to wear a parka and everything like that. But I just wanted to tell you my experience with it in case you would like to do extra work as a side hustle. Because I didn't know personally that you get paid. I thought that people did background work for the fun, the experience, just like something different. So I did not know that it was a paid gig. I think some of the maybe big crowd scenes, or depending on the casting agency, maybe some are just free when they need like tons of people somewhere. But I applied to a casting agency and all their work is paid. So it's hourly. And it depends on the gig and the casting agency, and you just clock in and you clock out, and they pay you for the time that you're on film, or basically all the time that you're there. So if you're doing not very much and you're sitting around, you're getting paid for that as well. So I don't know if it was like a concern, but yeah, it was probably a concern. I get concerned about food. But one of my concerns was, would I have enough time to eat snacks? Okay, so that might sound like a trivial concern to people, but I get like hypoglycemia super easily. And I thought, if I'm working for like hours at a time in the heat, wearing a parka, like literally like all in like Christmas winter gear, how is that going to be working? But it was okay. There were a lot of breaks for snacks, and they're not like worked into the day. Basically, you take the time that you have in between scenes, and you just like eat something. And they provide so much food. That was another thing that I was like very happy about. So not only did we get like hot breakfast, and they provided lunch, but all the snacks, and the snacks were out at like all times. So like coffee, tea, fruit, like protein bars, granola bars, cookies, like the whole deal. Just yeah, so you're getting paid for all that time, and a lot of really interesting people. I made a lot of connections. The background extra world, it feels like I wouldn't say small community because there are a lot of people in it, but like a tight-knit community. So some of the people that I met that had been doing this for years, they knew other people, and they're like, oh, what are you working on lately, or what have you been doing? Some people get gigs for like 6 weeks. So depending on your availability, you could either get a lot of work or make a decent amount of money with this as a side hustle, or you could just do it very sporadically. So I was curious about it, so I just wanted to do it for a day and see what it was like. I ended up liking it, so I'm going to stay with this. I applied to 2 casting agencies, and what happened is I applied to the first one, and 2 days later I got a call that they wanted me for this movie, and I was like, I didn't think it was going to happen that quickly, so that part really surprised me. And it was right before it was like literally the day before I was getting on a plane. So I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like a whole day. Because another thing to know about background extra work is they don't tell you the end time. So they tell you when to show up. So some people, they stagger people. So some people were showing up at 6